Hello everyone, this will be a very casual talk about AI in general and someone that I would like to talk to you even after this talk. So let's keep it very casual and let's talk about how to build software for all those people that like to vibe code, that just like to put some text in some random text field and get a whole new app in there. Just to get things started, I'm Pedro, I'm a software engineer at Neon. And as my Slack profile says, I help people that like vibe code by building software for them. So what's vibe coding? I'm guessing that most of the people in here have heard about vibe coding some way or another. Some people get very upset about it. Some people love it. It really depends. And as such, because I was talking about vibe coding, as any sane person that would give a talk about vibe coding would do, I went ahead to ChatGPT and I asked him, what's vibe coding? It's not ChatGPT, it's Claude, doesn't matter, Anthropic offering, and what's written in there doesn't matter also, because it doesn't know. The thing is, he thinks vibe coding is making beautiful code wherever there is. Maybe that's good colors, maybe another thing. It doesn't know at all. It's way too new. So what's vibe coding? It's just giving in to your vibes. Wherever you are feeling, just put in there. Hopefully you will get something beautiful working in the end. Maybe yes, maybe not. And this is something that was originally made up by one of OpenAI co-founders that has been sticking around at least a few months. You know how these AI things are. Maybe in a few months we won't know these words anymore. It's just how it is. So how is vibe coding been affecting us? It has been affecting our careers a lot, at least for us software engineers, but also for anyone that wants to build software in general. I can give you a quick example. At Neon, everyone that doesn't know how to code but belongs at Neon is doing pull requests now. Designers, marketing team, docs, they are all changing texts, colors, things out of place without ever asking engineers to do the work. This thing is letting everyone be much better at their work. How you build it? You do it with English usually, but any natural language will do. In terms of speed, again, it's amazing. Sometimes you get a POC going in a matter of hours. What's the big problem about it? Is that you present this POC and your CEO will tell you, ship it, but it's not really ready, right? Yeah, your role is also very different. You're no longer just a coder, you are more of a product manager, and it has a lot of limitations like we kind of talked about, like it can't build very complex things. Debugging it is so horrible. It's like debugging other people's code is bad, debugging vibe coded code, it's so much worse. And yeah, integrations, it's still lacking a lot. Code quality, the same thing, kind of bad. But it's way better for other things, of course. Yeah, this is just a meme. Vibe coding is so good to make memes. Like, it's like, oh, I built something beautiful, but in the end, it's just a pile of something that underneath is filled with bad code, leaking secrets. Everyone has heard stories of people that shipped one product that was entirely vibe coded, and in the end, maybe 1 week later, they were hearing complaints, let's say. So what kind of software is actually empowering people that like to do this kind of vibe coding? At the very top, you have the entry point, like some sort of UI. These are the IDEs like Cursor, Windsurf, Copilot, that was the first one, yeah. And then you also have the app generators, Replit, you have V0 from Vercel, you have Bolt, you have, yeah, there are so many things out there that allow you to just give it in a prompt and suddenly, boom, you get a app. So good. Then at the different layer, we have this sort of middleware like MCP server, again, a whole new very trendy thing that allows you to inject external data and the AI just picks it up and it gives you a much better experience for what you want. You have APIs that are agentic native now, a whole new thing. And then at the lower level, because all applications need databases of payments, deployments, emails, wherever, you have all these services that are really pumping up all this vibe coding. And people don't even notice, but they are making a lot of money, I tell you that. But yeah, because this is just a 10-minute talk, I want to really focus on the UX of how you can make good software for people that like vibe coding. So one of the first things is you need to keep the user entertained. Dopamine is the #1 thing for vibe coders. You write something, and suddenly you are seeing, oh man, I'm so good. I'm making this with one single prompt in 5 minutes. And the user needs to know this. Not like he's going to change the outcome, but yeah, it's good. The other thing is everything needs to be streaming. Everyone has seen that. There is no longer input, waiting for response, and full output. Streaming is #1 here. Third thing, and this is really, really important, is keeping the human in the loop. The human is stupid. The human is going to ask you for an app, but he's lazy also, and he doesn't give you all the details. You need to keep asking, as the software, do you really want this feature? Are you sure you want this? Do you also want this feature? Usually apps like this have this feature. And as such, because you are making these questions to the user, you end up, as the app generator, making a much better vibe-coded application. Other very important thing is that vibe-coded generated code is most of the times not what you are looking for, at least not in the first iteration. As such, it's very good that you keep your units of work very small and rollbackable. Being rollbackable is very easy when you're talking about code. However, if you're talking about database migrations, it becomes a nightmare. And if you're not using a database that allows you to have point-in-time restoration, or maybe doing things on a side branch that doesn't have side effects, and you are building an app generator, it will be a nightmare for you and your customers, and you will have a lot of complaints. Lucky for everyone, Neon has all of this, but that's just a coincidence. Third thing is code evaluation. So once you generate something, the app generator needs to be like, hold on, did the thing that I generate actually works? Because just generating something that compiles doesn't mean anything at all. You need to check the logs, you need to run some tests, and you should, it doesn't happen too much, but you should test it the same way a user would. You need to click buttons, you need to see if all the paths work, and you need to see if it renders everything in every single page. Of course, all of this needs to be made with a lot of it needs to be careful. That there needs to be some guardrails, so you cannot auto-fix 10 times, because your user will be running out of credits very, very soon if you do so. And last thing, and this is something that no one is getting right yet, but I guess everyone is trying to, is the seamless integration. So let's say that you create an app and now you need a database. Most of the app generators will ask you to create an account on some database, or then you need an email. They will ask you to create another account on another email. So there isn't a seamless integration. Maybe I don't even know how to use it. Maybe I'm not technical enough to add a domain to the whitelist or something like that. So this is something that we really need to do as people that build software for vibe coders, is to make it super seamless, to not have the people that are using them get out of their way and have to do this themselves. Other thing that's great is that it is environmental. Is it aware of my environment, my context? So maybe it knows the way I code, and it codes in the exact way for all my projects, something like this. So being the person that I am and doing the things the way that I'm usually doing them. That's great for any AI tool in general. That's it for me today. Thank you, everyone. As I said, let's keep this conversation going. I love talking about AI. Let's trash talk it or not, but yeah, let's keep it going. Thanks, everyone.
Let's give a big round of applause to Pedro. Thank you so much for that amazing talk.